So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfil all of that potential.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Bale. Puskas. Otto. Now it's Puskas. That's a good ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Conte. And this is Pelé. It is a corner. Argentina with the corner. They're first. Messi plays it short. Messi. Pelé. Up he goes! Goal! Argentina! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Argentina are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Nesta. And here's Messi. And it's Otto.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that could set him on his way. Face to Platini! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bergomi is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Joelinton. Joelinton will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well.
And Puskas! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Argentina get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Pelé. Distributed tidily. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any...
Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Argentina have their second corner now. They've played it short. And can he finish it? Now it's Puskas. Puskas! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Argentina have their third corner. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pelé. Pelé touches it back. Bale. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Maldini. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Argentina are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And the game has already resumed here. And it's Conte. Platini. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. And he's searching. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Nedved goes short. Aims beyond the chance for a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. He's had it taken off him. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Yeah. Odo, the man synonymous with solidity. South Korea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter.
And a chance! This time, surely! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Nedved duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Número 20.
Argentina really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Dembele, now it's Platini. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Hullet, Bale, he's cut it out. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Nedved. Oh, that's a fine interception. Odo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Just eases him off the ball. Now he's got space here. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he's well positioned here. He's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Cruyff is standing over this one. Going for goal! So their fourth corner of the game. Otto with the short one. Chooses to go back. And now they can spring out of defence. Nedved. Dembele. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Raul. It's Park Ji-sung. Gets a good foot in there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Bale. Tries to play it through. Caught offside that time. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That'll be a throw-in. Vieira. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Maldini. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's chosen to go back. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Park Ji-sung. Vieira. And here's Cruyff. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Vieira. Stood up well to him there. And here's Raul. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, cracking ball. Great vision.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking to play him in.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Neymar. Dembele. That's a little off target. Tries to pass it through. Otto makes the interception. Sung. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It could be in here. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe it.
And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Tina, a bit late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
It's an honour, Peter, to be in the presence of Roberto Baggio.
Well, there've been a few pretenders down the years, but surely he is still the true prince of Italian football.
Without a doubt, something about him...
Decent chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Maldini. Puskas. Messi.
That's Park Ji-sung. Vieira.
Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Bergome.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Nesta.
Proves too strong, too smart.
Maldini.
Gattuso. Pele. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Maldini.
Threads one in. Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Pele. Couldn't squeeze it through. Baggio puts his foot on the gas.
Nesta.
Cannot be beaten that easily. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Good take, and is he in? Odo. Park Ji-sung. Messi. Very much a man of this moment. He's looking wide. Lovely feet. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's there to belt it away. Puskas. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vieira. Now it's Pele. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
No way through, so back it comes. Oh, well played, well played. Could move up a gear here. Oh, good-looking ball. Baggio providing an outlet on that flank. Puskas. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gets a good foot in there. Pele. He won't be happy with that one. Goes long and straight. Puskas. No, that's been intercepted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Robertson. And this is Pele!
Seedorf.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Bergome.
With a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking. Puskas plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Nesta.
And it's Messi. Pele strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Roberto Baggio. He's being urged to shoot. Park Ji-sung.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pele. And it's Vieira. Puskás. Now it's Messi. And it's Otto. Oh, well played, well sorted out. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Stood up well to him there. It's run loose here. Baggio does really well to win the ball there. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a little off target. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Otto. Here's Vieira. Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he spark a counter here? It's Park Ji-sung. Otto. Otto. He has found the way through. Otto stood his ground strongly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cruyff with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Oh, it's and the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gets the shot away! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Otto. Crosses it in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram is in a really good position out wide. Doku looking to be a menace in the final third. Doku looking to penetrate opposition lines.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
They've played it short. Opts to play it back. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Nesta.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Gattuso. Quality ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's nice. Baggio goes on a charge down the left.
Seedorf.
Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Seedorf.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Numero 14, numero 18. Lasciano il campo per il numero 77, Cristiano Ronaldo, il numero 9, il numero 30, Messi!
Argentina, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
It's their second corner of the game. And this is shot, surely! He scores! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
He's in space and looking for options. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's Park Ji-suk.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking for the run. And he can clear it away. Robertson. Tries to pass it through. He's got full. Oh, they've done it! Offside.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's going to go a long way. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Argentina simply forgot to... And that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Now he's got space here. Oh, it's a great... Decent chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Could move up a gear here. Park Ji-sung. Beckham. Now it's Messi. Nesta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nesta makes the interception. Park Ji-sung. Puskás. Dembele. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's in a great position here. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Bale. Chance here to counter. Ambitious ball here. Bergomi cuts it out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira. Argentina are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. It's Park Ji-sung. And this is Pelé! Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Pelé! Shot a goal! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vieira.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's away. Same again, same outcome.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass isn't the best. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. Looking for options for movement. Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. Bale. He's looking wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Makaleli. Vieira. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. And the flag has stayed down. Nicked it back promptly. Dembele. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Madrid have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So what can they conjure from this one? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, great save by Dida! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And he's quick to get it clear again. That'll be a throw. Odo. Messi. Puskás.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. That's a good ball out wide. Looking to go deep. And this is... And Hullet! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Odo. And it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Pelé, looking for the run. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Makaleli strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Puskás! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Spread it left. Backward it goes. And he was alert to it.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Pelé. 60 minutes played. Pelé. He shifted it to the flank. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Beckham. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's Dembele. Beckham. Oh, well played. Bergomi. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Bale. Out towards the flank. Beckham. Cross to the back post.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, Beckham. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 19.
Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Floated through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, smashing header! No mistake! And they've got their lead back. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
Madrid take the lead. Vieira. And it's Otto. Otto has it in a wide position. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Maldini. Can he get it? And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Corner number 2 then. Otto with the short one.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pull it. Park Ji-sung. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's no flag. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bergomi gets it clear. Argentina must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini. Bergomi. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Good ball, good take. And one more try! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control. And then that gentle scoop.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a...
Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Argentina desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Nicely aimed pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Some really good ball movement.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? He almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
And Puskas! And what a be quick to recover this. Park Ji-sung. And this is Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Ronaldo. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Puskas. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Hullet. And this is Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Gently done. It's Park Ji-sung. He won't be happy with that one. Could move up a gear here. So it is still 0-0. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's fabulous. Drives it in. Dida claims it without any fuss. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Puskas. And this is Puskas. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Argentina! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
And the shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Robertson. Now it's Pelé. Played out to the left flank. Park Ji-sung. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a good ball out wide. Azar. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cruyff. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good ball, good take. And he's gone backward here. Park Ji-sung. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence. Yaya Toure. And it's Valverde. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chance here to counter. Now it's Puskas. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19.
Argentina kick off the second half.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
El dorsal 18. El dorsal 22.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Park Ji-sung. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Foot in. Park Ji-sung. Azar. And it's Neymar. And this is Bale. Maldini. Well, they can break here. That's Park Ji-sung. Vieira. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. And it's Yaya Toure. Tries to play it through. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Robertson. Oh, good spread. And he's cut it out. He has a look up, and the shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Chance! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal
So
20.
all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Park Ji-sung. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gives it back. And it's Vieira. Park Ji-sung. Big chance! Goal! And that is goal number 20. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Shoots! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Neymar, a heavy challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Rooney. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Nedved. And here's Bale. Doku looking to be a menace in the final third. Now who's going to be first to this? And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Contra Manchester United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nice sequence of passes, this.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Pele. Vieira. It's Park Ji-sung. Aims beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Park Ji-sung. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And smartly reclaimed. Nedved. Ferdinand. That's Nedved. Now it's Rodri. Skims one in. Turns and goes back. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Leicester can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's Messi. Dembele. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And here's Ibrahimovic. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That looks a cracking ball. Steaming on goalwards. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yamal picks it up out wide. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Park Ji-sung. Pele. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So the first moment of real significance. Shapes to shoot! Rodri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Maldini. Messi. Now it's Puskas. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele is onto it in a flash. Well, that pass isn't the best. Maldini gets a foot in here, and it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Dembele! It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that was nowhere near his best. And he was quick to react. Puskas. And he's being shifted off it. Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Dembele! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Dembele. Looking for the run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Pele. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a good run down the right. Bergomi concedes a free kick for that. Bergomi has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, just skips past his man. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And this is Pele. Played out towards the right wing. Puskas gives it back. Park Ji-sung. Lovely chance! Off the post! Referee's given a throw.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18. Número 10. Messi. Número 11. Entran. Número 14.
Now, can they get him
Número
away?
20.
Pass is
Número
just off
50.
target. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cruyff, and here's Doku.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Argentina present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nedved hurtling down that right flank. He has found a way through. And he's making progress on the ball. Nice control. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
And that's it.